Hello, we found ourselves down at the Furlong Club now, which has been turned into a cookery theatre on day 3 of the Festival of Food and Wine here. And Neil Phillips, the wine tipster, joins us. Great to see you, Neil. This is an enormous event these days now, isn't it?
It's absolutely massive, Mike. It's great to be involved. I mean, it's really grown, this event, over the years. And here we are in this delicious cookery theatre. And we've got an absolutely fantastic schedule of chefs and other presenters as well. Real entertainment here today, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, absolutely. I can see Raymond Blanc warming up behind you.
No less. No less, yeah. Raymond was on last year, and it's great to have Raymond back again this year. As we know, heavily involved with Ascot Racecourse. And what we're going to do today as well with Raymond is going to be cooking a wonderful dish, of course, but there's always something to talk about with Raymond. New projects, but also it's get everybody involved as well. Come and ask Raymond questions, because it's just always such an interesting chef to talk to.
He is a bit of a legend of a man, though, isn't he? He really is. He's been around for a while. He stood the test of time, hasn't he?
Oh, I think he stood the test of time really well, actually. And you've got to say, going to Le Manoir au Quatre Saisons is a beautiful experience, and he has stood the test of time really well. But what I love about Raymond is there's always something new happening. It's wonderful, really.
You mean he almost reinvents himself as he goes through?
Yeah, he does, actually. And I think that's great, because it's a great example. I also think one of the little things we're going to talk about today is young chefs. You know, we want other people coming into the industry, and Raymond is a fantastic example of someone who has done so many different things over the years, over the decades, actually.
And mentored a few top chefs himself, of course, hasn't he? Blumenthal.
Yes, I mean, they've
Marco.
Yeah, Michael Caine's there, you know what I mean? Another great chef, Michael Caine's, you know, they've all been there. And I think it's absolutely a great area in terms of taking key chefs there, young chefs, to go to Le Manoir, have that great experience. And I've seen it with young chefs as well, how they've really enjoyed that mentoring. It's been absolutely fantastic.
Okay, it's been fascinating to watch. Now, Neil, this combines everything that you're passionate about, this meeting, isn't it? I mean, the horses you love, the wines you love, the food. You're a bit of a foodie as well.
Well, I am. I mean, it's 3 for the price of 1 for me today. We've got
life you lead.
Yeah, it's terrible. I do a lot of running, actually, Mike, to keep slim, I tell you that. Because, yes, I'm going to be marking the card in a minute. We've got a very competitive day here today, it has to be said. Lots of tricky handicaps, but it's good competitive racing, and lots of familiar horses for everybody here today. Lots of Ascot regulars, so that's great. So I have a great run through the card. I've got to really have a fantastic day today, because I've got to surpass last year, where I actually marked 5 out of 7. I did, yeah. So I was a popular guy, so I've got to emulate that again today. But also, we've got Matt Warswick coming up in a minute. James Tanner's in the house as well. You know, James, a wonderful chef. Obviously, Raymond, and also later on we have Bake Off winner Candice Brown as well. So it's a wonderful day to look forward to, and I'm just going to enjoy eating and also tasting some fantastic wines as well.
And are you doing some sort of talks or expertise? Are you going to be passing on to our guests here today as well? Have you got time for that, Neil?
Well, I'll fit it in somehow, Mike. We can all do it. We're going to do lots of tastings. Actually, we've got a wonderful guy called Will Lyons coming along a bit later, who writes for the Sunday Times and is associated with Cunard. And actually, Will's going to talk about the future of wine. And, you know, we're going to be talking about different styles, talking about English wine. So I'm going to be doing some tasting. We're actually going to be tasting some wines paired up to the dish that Raymond is creating, and also James as well. So there's going to be lots of wonderful tasting. And the thing for me as well is to say to racegoers today, go and look at the other stands as well, because there are great stands here. And one of the things I've learned over the years from all the food festivals I presented at, always go and look around the stands and do lots of tasting. Sounds obvious, but you'll discover something today that you've never tried before, and you'll take that away with you and go, that was also great day's racing, great to be in the delicious cookery theatre, but also great to discover something else I've taken home as well.
It's all out there, isn't it?
It is.
Before you go, nap of the day. Come on, we only want 1 now. Don't worry about the 5 out of 7.
Yeah, 5 out of 7. 2:45, Raising Sand in the Cunard race, because Raising Sand won here on Shergar Cup Day, coming down to Furlong. Jamie Osborne's got his yard back on form now. Got a cracking chance, actually. Big price too, I think.
Okay. Good to see you. We'll catch you later.
We'll do, Mike. Going to be lots of tasting. Cheers for now.
Brilliant. Thank you, mate.